Hi, everybody. It's Josh and the Dimmeries. You just find that funny? I mean, I don't know how else to introduce this. This is who we are. Of course, Deb and I got these big hats. We had like plumes all over the place the whole time. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, we're gonna have a little bit of casual facts talking about days 3 and 4 of Gen Con. Anyways, paying attention to our coverage, hopefully we'll have seen day 1. My lovely wife and I talked about our experiences. Day 2 be full of a bunch of interviews. And day 3 and 4 was family day for us. And I'm sure we'll get more input from the likes of Big Don, Avital, Lance, and so forth in the future. But for now, let's introduce ourselves again. I'm Josh.
I am Captain Deb, owner of an awesome hat.
I'm Samuel. I can't think of any cool phrases, so okay.
Hi, I'm Maggie.
Yep, she's Maggie. You're just really excited about your necklace right now, aren't you?
Yes.
Are you it's like a fidget for you?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Well, I'll tell you what, we had a fantastic Gen Con. I hope everybody agrees. I know mine was fun. And yes, I got a hat as well. If you've seen the Dr. Deb's a couple episodes ago, but I had a little bit of FOMO. I was missing out. But on the same note, I think we're going to take advantage of this situation and maybe come up with some pirate characters for some future Pathfinder games. I think I just accidentally said future Pathfinder, but I'm just going to stick with it.
If we have a pewter mug that we carry with us, then
Pewter's not a word.
Pewter is a word. It's a type.
metal.
Yeah, it's a type of metal.
Oh, goodness.
You see it as like mugs and plates and whatnot. Anyways, so let's just kind of do a quick rundown of what we did. We got up. We went to Gen Con.
Forgot the breakfast part.
What did we have for breakfast on Saturday?
Normal.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
McDonald's. Wait, what that was?
That was on Sunday.
See?
This is why I don't talk about those. It's too much details.
I don't know which details that you were talking about.
All right,
so,
you're
okay.
silly. Anyways, on Saturday, we had breakfast at home. We went downtown to Gen Con and we played a couple of Pathfinder Academy games. After, of course, we picked up our pins. from Paizo. Can you guess what the kids liked best?
Nah.
No? Okay, cool. If my face is dark, that's all right. That's life.
It is.
It's because of the hat, everyone.
It is because of the hat.
And it's also because of the hat.
Dark and mysterious.
It's both because of the hats.
They want to see you guys and your opinions anyway. So with that said, Pathfinder Academy.
What's your opinion
Okay.
about Pathfinder Academy?
I'll go first.
First.
Oh, you know what, Samuel? Take a minute and think about your opinion while your sister gives hers. Go ahead, Maggie.
Pathfinder Academy was really, really fun. It was like our 4th, maybe 3rd time doing it. We did 2 games that Saturday. It was really fun. I played as the same character twice, and so did he. And I was like a sorcerer that wasn't actually for the character list, but they got it out for me because the wizard there was a boy, and they thought it didn't really make any sense. And so character's name was Sione. She was really good at her talking skills, and she wasn't very good at acrobatic or athletics, if you guys know what that means, but. She was really good at how she talks. She's intimidation. She's actually the best at, what was it called again? I can't remember.
So diplomacy,
Yes.
Intimidation, and deception were 3 of her strong ones as
Very
a
strong.
Charismatic sorceress.
Yep. And yeah, she was one of the characters I really enjoyed doing. And we played for like a few hours or so. It ended quicker than we expected because we were pretty good at our dice rolls. Sometimes my dice would give me a high, sometimes not. But that's why and also for our second game, guess who joined us?
Me. I joined them, by the
Yep.
way.
She was using her from what mommy calls her trickster dice, which were Loki.
Yes, I did use my Loki dice, and I played Kira. I played one of the.
She
iconics.
loves being a cleric, if you didn't know.
I still have to build cleric in 2E.
And yeah.
have to play
so
cleric in 2E.
And yeah, when we were playing that Pathfinder, we were like walking around and helping people. It was so funny when I set mommy up to the arguing teenagers. It was one of the fun. It was like
She
one
me
of
to a bunch of arguing teenagers, and I told her, I was like, "Are you wanting me to use my mom skills here? Is that what's going on?"
so that was like one of the funniest bits. And also we were like watching him just use his moves to beat up bad guys. Literally was crazy. Say, well, that is Thunderfolk move, not Pathfinder move.
True.
Excuse me.
Well, Valeros uses a longsword, which is who he was playing. He was playing Valeros the fighter. So he could have been using two-handed. Most of the time he was using one because he also had a shield
Well,
on him.
Well, I could just chop
His
people in
next
half.
character, he needs to have a two-handed warhammer.
That could be fun.
Listen, I could do that because I could slice people in half.
Well, that's more like a bastard sword or something.
Not people, bad guys
You mean
in the
like-
game.
The sword that I'm not holding.
The
No, we'll
sword
get
that
there.
you're
The
not
invisible
holding.
sword.
For those curious,
Buddy,
they ran.
Please, here.
They ran on Saturday at 11. They played the quest number 22, Friends in Need, and quest number 18 at 2 p.m. called the Student Exchange, both of which were helping. That's the name of them. So if you want to go look them up on Paizo's website, that's what they're called.
I think Samuel could say what he liked a lot about the game, Pathfinder game.
The first game I played with my Power Rangers dice. I got 2 of the Power Rangers sets, by the way. They're very rare to get. They literally ran out.
They didn't bring any.
I know, they did not bring any on that
You can pick up Power Rangers themed dice
set-
through Renegade Studios.
week, that year. So, I just used my Power Ranger dice when I can, because when we looked on Sunday where the dice were, they were not there. We thought that we found them, but it was Transformers.
Transformers dice are so cool, and I think they may have even had G.I. Joe dice.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
G.I. Joe's just another property
yeah,
they
they're
have.
just another property we don't know of.
So what did you do about
So-
the Pathfinder game?
Pathfinder, the start of the game when we went to help allies, apparently some of the first battles I did, I just brutally attacked everyone.
You did do a
And if
lot
I
of
could, I
fighting.
would snipe them from a back.
Thought I
You didn't use your bow, I don't think at all.
Yeah, I don't use my bow, I use my sword.
Okay.
So there wasn't a lot of sniping. It was more like smashing.
Yeah,
Or slicing.
there's not a lot of people that did this.
No,
True.
there was not.
So,
what I did.
and then on the second game, I helped a lady farmer. Yeah, it's very, very, very weird.
Apparently he could push a plow, and he did it really well.
He did.
Good athletics check right there. So
Yeah, I
yay.
did a lot of athletics, and guess what? I have a +7. It's very good.
Yes. The first level got.
So, now what else to talk about?
Okay.
Mommy, let's get your opinions.
You did play one of the games, so he wants your opinion.
Let's get your opinions.
I did play in the second game. I played Kira. I played the cleric. I thought it went well. There are lots of skill check rolls in that one, so it got kids a little more comfortable with what their skills are and where they would use their skills for, which is good because in Pathfinder you also don't hit things all the time. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and both of the games were a little bit short. We got them done in 2 hours each, which was good. So we had time to step outside, get something to eat, restroom break, stuff like that. So they were cute. They were very fun, quick and easy. And my character gained some XP because they don't have Pathfinder society numbers yet. We're probably going to do that soon, but they don't have them quite yet. So
It's coming, though. I mean, it's a great opportunity for the game masters to gain extra XP as well. So let's see. So also for Saturday, we did spend a little bit of time in the hall. I think Saturday we had some pizza from Hotbox Pizza, which was pretty yummy for those of you that managed to get one. There was a slight mistake on my order. That's okay. I went downstairs and had
We saw
a
Darth
pretty
Vader.
good walking taco.
Darth Vader.
What?
We saw Darth Vader.
Saw Darth
See
Vader.
Darth Vader, apparently in the English translation.
Very.
Darth did see us, and he did kind of look at us, but he kept walking, so we
True.
were okay. No
Yeah,
force
or
was
like
used.
he
Give like a whoa to Samuel.
Kind of.
And then we also saw Belle, but we didn't say hi because we thought we would need her again, and we did.
We did, yes. So
For our
then,
second Pathfinder game when we went down there. By the way, the Ghostbusters were there.
They were.
Hey,
The Ghostbusters were
quit
there.
touching the mic. I told you that already, but
Sorry.
so from there, after we were done at the convention, after we were done with the Pathfinder Academy games, we spent a little bit of time in the hall, just kind of walking back and forth, looking at some things. Maggie ended up looking at a jewelry place that she went back to on Sunday. We tried to get them at least a souvenir. Of course, we got games. We'll talk about those closer to the end, but
Do you want to see Samuel's suit?
we'll get to his. But we saw your jewelry place. I'm awful because I forgot the name of the place. And when you look at Chase,
sign of the name of
they did. When you look at the payment structure, though, it was just a number coming from like a square, which is fine, whatever. But she found herself a wonderful little purple locket with a key.
It
Absolutely.
didn't actually have a key come with it.
No, but it looks like it should have one. And then a silver chain necklace, and she absolutely loved it. You spent a good few minutes just trying to find one that worked for you, though, right?
Yeah. Even though I did see a jewel that might have also worked when we left, but I did think this one really pretty. It even matches one of my tiaras. Do you want me to go try and get it? Or maybe you want...
Your tiara?
Yeah, the tiara that matches it.
I mean, if you want to, sure.
Oh, okay, I can do that while he shows your... I'll be right back.
Samuel and Deb here, as to complete Deb's pirate outfit, we went over to Medieval Collectibles. I did remember that place.
I'll
And
start with Mommy because she was the first one who
we're
got
getting
it.
there. And we got some help from one of their people there that coordinates photography and how to put pieces together, and asked for a pirate sword.
Yeah.
It looked almost like a rapier. And he recommended a sword frog, which worked really well with your belt that you've been using for like 2 or 3 different outfits. Like, what was it you were looking for particularly? Like, was that exactly kind of what you were looking for? Or?
I was looking for the possibly a rapier, maybe scimitar, but definitely wanted a blade of some sort
right, I'm
because
back
you
now.
know all pirates should have a blade of some sort on them. So it was longer than what I was expecting, but it actually worked. I thought it was going to drag on the ground, and it didn't actually. So it ended up working out, and it's got a very dramatic kind of long look, which is fun. Because I don't have any other weapons on me yet. Maybe possibly get a pistol, or I might use a pistol that you've had. I might figure out about having that on my other hip eventually, but the costume's almost together.
And Mommy's not the only one that got a weapon for the souvenir.
On Sunday, because Samuel asked for another weapon, he wanted to see one of the weapons places. We went back to Medieval Collectibles, has a lot of both real and foam, like SCA qualified type weaponry. Samuel wanted to get a sword, so he got a sword. It's foam.
Ducking,
Oh,
so I don't get hit by
I
said
know
sword.
I don't know if you can see. Sorry.
Samuel, what about your sword?
So they asked, we asked for a shorter sword because we didn't want it completely. They hurt my friend that we play with, cousin me mostly.
I mean, he is also a friend, but sure.
Yeah, mostly.
Like your
I
cousin.
suppose.
Okay. But you also shouldn't be hitting him yet.
Yeah,
So-
except for when we do our battles and stuff, but that's just on accident.
Look, I'm not condoning that. As between the parents. And
Yeah, that always happens with the parents. It's mostly not up.
Your sword.
why do you like your sword?
He's speechless. That's how
Speechless.
much he loves it.
It made
It's
that much of an
amazing.
impact.
Longer than I expected it to be. Okay.
Good.
Good.
Okay, good.
I thought it was going to be like maybe like this. Or
So a
like,
short sword.
Or like a dagger,
but
possibly. Because he doesn't
If
get
it
too
would be like this. If it was a dagger, it would be like this. If it was, this is the taller short sword.
Yeah, that's more short sword. That's true. Well, go ahead and put it down. We're not fighting bad guys right now.
Well, now I'm back now, so I don't know if you can see, but I do have a tiara that matches the necklace. They're both purple, and they kind of have heart designs, but they're this neat one have upside down hearts. Don't know if you could see it, but it is one of my favorite tiaras. I have a lot, but yeah, it's one of my
You got in
favorite.
Metamora, right?
Yeah, that was where I got it from. Yeah. They had this blacksmith shop that actually had them for a pretty and cool and fun fact. It actually had me get this cheaper price because all the other crowns were worth more than what this price was. The blacksmith bought it from.
But she actually liked that one best, so it worked out really well.
I'm not necessarily ready to teach them yet about deal hunting, but she was on the right track with that one. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Let's see. So, and then that evening, since you talked about food, and we had hot box pizza for lunch, we picked up the New Bethel Ordinary here in town for dinner. Yeah, not far from us in Wanamaker, and you had pizza again.
Yeah, and also after that we watched a few parts.
Oh, the first half of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
And then on Sunday for lunch we had.
You said some conventions food. We had
It was a
convention place.
Chicken
Yeah,
tenders.
we had a convention place and chicken tenders mostly. So and finally, when we got home, we got ready to go to the pool. Thought we'd play one of our new games. We'll get to that later. And for dinner, we kind of got our usual. So yeah, and we finished Harry Potter.
You know what I think?
What?
I think we've been doing a lot about talking about what we got. Maybe we should talk about the games that we found.
Oh, okay. Our kids are leading this. Did you see that? Did you
watch
y'all
that?
just watch that?
Did you see
Because
that?
I lost control. Don, I'm sympathetic.
It's like, we feel it down.
Our Sunday was spent in the hall, exploring games, checking out booths, saying hi to the Blonde Swan, buying a Blue Dragon based hat, which I'm so glad that I did.
Oh, and we
pictures in
found
my
an
house.
expansion to one of our favorite games.
This is true. I was getting to that,
found-
sweetheart. Let me handle. I got you. You're so excited. It's great. So as we were walking around the convention, one of the first booths we landed at was Genius Games. We bought a few games from Genius Games before. These particular games, if you can see them, are Ecosystem Coral Reef and Ecosystem Savannah. They are meant for, 2 to 6 players, 15 to 20 minutes, and you're building custom ecosystems in an attempt to try and, I believe, score points. We thought this would be good because both my daughter has shown interest in marine biology and aquarium and fish and stuff along those lines, and Samuel likes lions and giraffes and cheetahs and tigers and stuff, etc.
Don't forget about the elephants.
Just animals, right?
Yeah, I love the savannah animals. They're so cool.
I was just gonna say something about one of Samuel's favorite games that we found. This new ghost game. What is it called? Oh,
This is Ghost Fighting Treasure Hunters
Get out.
from
Get in,
Mattel.
get out.
Sorry, that's what we were told by the guy that was sitting with us. Get in and get out.
basically what this is you're like, it's like Ghostbusters in Luigi's Mansion. And you can go through and you find ghosts in different rooms. I think there's like two different parts. You roll the dice to see how many spaces, and if it has a green ghost on it, then you put a ghost in, draw a card, and then it has a letter and a ghost. You put that in the room with the letter, and then if there ends up being 3 ghosts in a room, there's a haunter. Not very good. You don't want to run into a haunter alone, especially if you're carrying gems, because you do have gems. And I think the way to win is if you put all the gems in the wagon.
That's right. Collect all the gems.
But once you have a gem with a room in the haunter, you can't leave. You need another person to be in there in order for you to leave. So that's basically how this game works.
You don't want to get
Samuel really loved it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's so fun.
so you don't want to get too many ghosts in there.
So that's why you should probably fight your ghosts, guide the ghosts when you pick up a gem best you can.
Yeah.
Sure. So this is one of the games we tested out. We also went to Everything Epic. Everything Epic runs, well, worse off, Everything Epic has a bunch of different games that are out there. We own Agents of Smirsh and we own Secrets of the Lost Station, and they are currently on GameFound for Secrets of the Lost Tomb, which I'm pretty sure we're going to jump in on that, but those close pre-orders in October so they can run their print run. It's a big value, but we actually have to meet one of the writers who's bringing this game back to life through Everything Epic. Please put your sword down.
Why?
Because you don't need it. Thank you. And then throughout that, the kids just absolutely loved it. Like Samuel was super excited to go do that. Let's see. Then we went over to say hello to Legacy Game Tables. Again, we mentioned this earlier. I know I'm promoting them, but they're friends, and we're making sure we say something. Check out Legacy Game Tables as they are in the process of offloading the Carolina Game Tables stock as they get ready for their new wave of tables with some new cool ideas that hopefully once we're able to share a little bit more, we will. We ended up going to the Haba booth. We've been looking forward to the Haba booth for quite a while, and we did end up picking up a game.
One game. Mommy, you really like this game. What do you think about it?
Yeah, so we briefly played. It's called Point of View. And the cool thing is there is a big picture, almost a painting, which you can see shortly here. But what happens is each player gets a card where you have a small view of somewhere along here. And your mission is to figure out the details in regards to that picture, but you have to share the information you have on your card with the other views that the other players have. So each player has a unique view, and you also have shared cards where you have a shared view. So for instance, one of our questions was figuring out how many dogs are on this particular island. It's like, well, I can see 2, Maggie could see, I think 3 or 4, and the other lady could see, and so you have to figure out how many distinct dogs are in there. It's a good communication game. It's also puzzle solving, good catching details with your eyes, almost like a Where's Waldo kind of idea is in there. So we thought it's a cooperative game. You're trying to tell a story. There's a story that's inside that's happening. at this spooky festival is what it is. And so there's different stages and you learn more and more about what's going on in that. So I thought that was a good idea. It's a different style game than what we played before. So I'm really interested to see how we do with it. All 4 of us can play it together. So I'm interested.
That'll be good. Let's see. And then we did, as Maggie alluded to earlier, the kids are both big fans of Quest Kids.
Very fun game. Cooperative and against.
Cooperative with a little bit of competitive in it.
Little defeating.
Yes, you get to defeat monsters and collect treasures and heard about the story there. Yeah. Well, they've added a now 5th character, 6th if you have the Big Bads expansion that comes with the dragon.
Which Daddy does. And
this is Realms of the Kingdom, and this opens up portals, which we look forward to really going into this. But this introduces Mason, and it had some portals and to it. We were able to pick up, we were Kickstarter backers, so we were able to pick this up, and part of the optional add-ons was the matching adventure, the Skylar and the quest for power. So Skylar's one of the characters, the purple character.
My favorite character.
And it's a little story about Skylar and her quest for power as it is. Matching, I'm pretty sure Matching Adventure is just a matching type game like Memory.
Yeah, I feel like we'll be more interested in this than that.
Probably, but it's still fun to get in on. And then we still have coming cardboard location tiles and a neoprene mat for Mason. So looking forward to getting this one out, as well as the Big Bads expansion that we've got.
already done the Toke of the Wise, is that what it's
Yes, Toke of the Wise is the story that they put out there.
And I actually won.
For, as Samuel already gave us the play-by-play, we did come back and we finished Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Deb and I picked up some Carrabba's Italian while the kids had what they wanted here, and overall, I think we had a great time. I am going to ask the kids one more time. What was your favorite part for the weekend? I'll start with Samuel.
My favorite part was, the Pathfinder Academy.
Yeah, either one of them or just both of them all together?
I'm going to have to say the first one because there's more bad guys to beat up.
Okay.
Totally fair. Besides Pathfinder Academy, which I already told to Daddy, I would have to say one of my favorite parts was Mommy's Talia costume that she wore on Sunday. She got I lost count of how many compliments she got in that costume.
About 10.
It was a lot. She was playing Tali from Mass Effect. We've mentioned that before.
And later, and while we went in to look at the Mass Effect games, a lady walked up and she didn't just compliment on her costume. It got into this conversation of how much she loves Mass Effect. We even gave her a card of
for the established
facts, and yeah.
Basically.
It was really fun seeing Mommy get all those pictures, and a lot of those guys complimented her outfit.
Big shout out to Cause 3D. They're a local 3D printing company. I met them at PopCon Louisville and PopCon Indy, and just over the last month after we had them at PopCon Indy, I asked them if they would look at Deb's Tali mask.
Yeah.
Because I bought it third party off of eBay. It's fiberglass printed with a vacuum sealed or vacuum formed visor. And the visor had fallen off and 2 pieces of it had fallen off. And I didn't know what glue to use, didn't know why it was how it was attached, whatever. And I showed it to him. And as much as they tried to find a 3D model that would fit the vacuum form, they were unable, but they are looking at doing vacuum forming in the future and possibly making these masks. Hopefully, I'm nudging them towards it because they make great masks. But more than that, he repaired the mask for me, didn't charge me anything but shipping for it. I did make sure to at least give him a thank you tip. So check out COZ3D. You should find them on Etsy. They have some great Mandalorian and Star Wars inspired things, as well as many other things that you can thoroughly enjoy. They make great product. I highly recommend. I remember seeing a Wolverine or a Deadpool helmet a few years ago that was very good.
I do not remember that.
We never watched Wolverine or Deadpool yet.
They're not there yet for Wolverine and Deadpool.
No, that's the
A
parents.
few more Avengers movies to go. We're on
A few more Avengers movies to go. A full adulthood to get to.
Right.
We've not watched any.
Deadpool is very comic book accurate, which is why we do not watch it around anybody under the
That's
age
right.
of 17. So
That
yeah.
said, I will ask you, Dr. Deb, did you have a favorite moment?
Um,
Barring what we told of our story from
Right.
Caroline and Legacy with the
Right.
great dice set, we already had this discussion. Like, if you want to hear the story behind that, please check out our previous conversation about day one.
Yeah. So that one doesn't count because that just kind of topped it all. Next favorite, I honestly think was my Tally cosplay on Sunday. So it had been a long time since I had cosplayed. I had small kids. It was, too difficult to try to handle small human beings and try to cosplay all at the same time. But this year I was inspired to do so because my work colleagues wanted me to appear in in my pirate steampunk outfit that this goes with. So I did that and then realized I was really enjoying it. So then I did it again on Saturday. I was Pirate Steampunk Saturday, and then I was like, okay. And then because the Tally mask was repaired, I could actually try to pull off a full Tally cosplay all day on Sunday, which I did. And I
We
loved
also
it.
made some great adjustments. We got
Yeah.
you a fan that would blow
Yes.
up into the helmet.
Yeah, because it got so hot, but that fan really helped.
Instead of the single piece unitard with glove things, we switched you to a glove and turtleneck and leggings so that you wasn't so difficult to get out. Volanti, by the way,
Yes.
shout out to them for the great jacket. I'm sure if you haven't seen pictures of it, we'll try and include something.
Yeah.
So sorry for the interrupt.
No, it's true. Yeah, so we had made some adjustments to the costume, so it was a little easier to just live in as we were walking about. I had a great Omni tool. That one still totally worked, and so that was a great pop onto the costume. But it was really neat to see people so excited because Tally's not a new character; she's been around a long time. Mass Effect Legendary coming out, people have been able to play all of the Mass Effect games together, which is what my husband did. And I legit just got a few people were just like a gasp or, oh my gosh, I haven't seen a Tally cosplay. Like, this is so exciting. So that really made me feel good to know that there are other players out there that Tally is a beloved character for them too. So to be able to play that it's really fun. It was just neat to be able to give that joy to the people walking around. So yeah, so I think I may be cosplaying again next year because I was kind of got that re-sparked.
And possibly a PopCon. I'm
Yeah.
trying.
He's trying to get me to do
have a favorite
PopCon.
part?
Did I have a favorite part? I would have to say our Pathfinder Society game on Thursday
afternoon, the 2:00.
Just getting to revisit Cruffle and Zariah and bring the goofiness. I mean, sitting there with two level 10s and 3 level 7s. I know I talked a little bit about it on the previous summary, but Cruffle has a special place in my heart. As I mentioned, even Wrecked, he's going to be fun, I think, in the Starfinder side of things. But Cruffle is a lot like what I hope my kids become, someone who's not afraid to defend their friends, but is also there and willing to help. So, with that said, we look forward to next year's Gen Con. Please make sure you take a chance to come out and try it out, even if it's just on Sunday. As Deb's explained, it's all about the relationships and the people that you ultimately meet and become a part of, just as much, if not more, than the gaming that goes on. So, with that said, thank you for joining us on this episode of Casual Facts. I'll probably put an episode number on it. I think I've made that decision. But we'll get there. So I put this like 273, I think, because we've already, maybe 274, because it's somewhere along there. I don't know. Check the episode number in the title. Make sure you check out Gen Con. And with that, we will check you later. Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.